Hey, look at this. Look who's here. We're about to be installing a PRL front mount intercooler right at that section. So stay tuned. Keep watching, guys. We're going to be installing that right now. Let's get right to it. Alright, so taking off the bumper, all you got to do is remove these push tabs. That one right there too. Remove these push tabs from top. And also, there's going to be push tabs underneath. And you're also going to have Phillips over here in the bottom, a Phillips screw, one here and one on top. So you have 3 on this side, I believe, and 3 on the other side, and that removes the bumper. So once I'm under there, I'll show you guys which push tab I'm gonna remove from the bottom. So that's what I'm talking about. One right there, one right here, one's gonna be right under this, and you gotta twist the wheels towards that side to get access to it. Do the same thing on the other side. All right, so now we're just gonna go take the bottom push tabs off. Whatever with the bumper, see one right there, go all the way down in I don't know, a small circle, and that should be, bumper should come off. All right, guys, so I'm gonna be using the plastic pry tool. It's the best. I use this for every install, literally. This is like, doesn't scratch your paint or anything like that. It's super safe to use. That's also going to be on my website as well. So if you guys need to grab a set of 5, feel free to grab one. Yeah, this thing will literally save, you know, scratches and stuff like that whenever you do your work on bumpers or interior panels or whatever. So yeah, so that's that. And then we're just going to use this pry tool to get the bumper off. Just going to use it as you're pulling, and we're just going to use that as the clips will come off. It looks like he had his forged carbon fiber done over here, so now we could actually tuck that in even more and then put the bumper back on, and it won't come off at all because you did it yourself, right? So yeah, see, now the bumper's removed, you could actually tuck that in. Now it's good. Then you have these big clips over here. Make sure you guys use a pry tool again, because you don't want to break those small clips off. They're a little bit, I wish it was like bolts and stuff like that, because this plastic can break easily. There's one right here. All you gotta do is get under it and push up. It'll come up like that, so you don't break this part, because I've seen this break so easily before. All right, the bumper's off. So now what we gotta do is work our way around here. Try to, what's it called? We got bolts over here. We have to loosen this bolt up to get the intercooler out. What else is it? We have to take off this. I know there's bolts over here too. In the bottom, right there. See those two? I believe 10. They're 10s. So we could loosen this up, the sensor, and we gotta loosen up the bolts over here as well. 10, it says 10 right there. Those, and also the frame in the back as well, 10, to get this thing loosened up. And then there's the bracket here. You gotta have access to it from right there. See, from this corner you could reach that 10 right there. So let me try to get closer to and focus on it. That's what I'm talking about right there. You gotta take that one off. Right, so I got that 10 from there. So that 10 is loose. You could use a magnetic tool if you want to get it out, or you could just wiggle it and it comes right out. This guy right here. Remove 2 of these from the bottom of the sensor, and you got a 10 over there as well. That's for that. Loosen this guy up. See, now they, come on, that part is loose. Now you can take the intercooler easily once that's done. So the bottom, this is for the bottom, so you guys could like hang it on the side, but we have one more on that side. On top, comes up here. You can reach it. It's right there. Just like that. See how it dropped? So you guys could loosen this one up too, put it aside. You could break that with a pick tool or something, or get a flathead and get in there to try to loosen that up, seal up. Once we go, that's the only part that's holding it now, besides that one bracket with the 10, of course. It's in the way. Bracket can come off, and that's why you should get a magnetic tool so reach it easily, and I have one, so I'm just going to use that. It's like $3-4 bucks. No wonder. Now finally removing these two bolts right here on the passenger side. They're 12s, all right? So removing those two, and then we should be good to go. Remove this stock intercooler. All right, so now we're removing these two 12mm bolts, and then we should be able to remove the intercooler and put the Mishimoto one on. All right, and now it's off. The stock one right there. Do a comparison with the Mishimoto intercooler real quick. All right, that's the comparison right here. What? That's like the big brother right here. You got the small brother over there, like behind it. It's hidden completely, guys. I mean, this stuff you can do yourself by watching my video. So I would kindly request you guys to subscribe. That helps me out. Make sure you guys hit the bell icon to be notified of upcoming content. Doesn't cost you anything, so if you can, subscribe, like, and share, of course. And yeah, this thing is pretty heavy, but just the size of it is enormous. Look at that. Look at this thing side by side. Show you guys real quick. Different angles. Look at that. Look at this thing. Top. That and that. So let's put this back on. Guys, and make sure you guys remove the grommet. Make sure it's got to be transferred on to this one. So you see it sits right there on each side, all right? All right, guys, so putting on the Mishimoto intercooler on right here, the two bolts, make sure you guys put this bracket back on first, the 10, so you could stabilize it there. Because when I try to make this two 12mm bolts tight, like this bottom would kind of come outwards, so I don't want to have like a leak or anything type of like that. So I made that tight, and when you're making these bolts tight at the end, make sure you guys look on the edge, because you don't want the back popping out. It was popping out by 2-3 centimeters, but or millimeters, I guess. My friend helped me out. It's his car, actually, him helping him out. So he pushed this inwards, and then I tightened these bolts up, so now it's perfect all together. It's good. They're both tight. Make them really tight, because they were like super tight when I was trying to loosen them up, but careful not to break them. Just make them tight. Yeah, so make sure the grommet goes there, and then we'll just connect that pipe over there and put the brackets back on. But remember, now we gotta put the screw on top as well to hold this bracket once you're done. This bracket right here, right? So this will go at the end, but now we're gonna work on this side right now.